today's video is going to be about 5 things I dislike about my Lexus RC350 Sport. The first thing that I don't like about this car is the steering wheel thickness. It's not as thick as compared to the competitors. I wish Lexus will make it a little more thick, you know, for you to grab on and you know, be more of a sporty feel. It would be really nice to have a square bottom over here too, instead of being all round. That's my first dislike. Second thing I dislike about the Lexus RC350 Sport is gonna be the engine power. You know, there's a lot of competitors out there. You know, they're about the same price range as the Lexus, about $56,000. They are producing a lot more horsepower than this car. You know, we mentioned like the Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Infiniti. I know a lot of those cars probably not as reliable as the Lexus, but you know, if we compare horsepower to dollar, you're getting a lot more horsepower for those other cars than the Lexus over here. So that will be the second thing I dislike about this car. Producing 311 horsepower and 290 foot-pound of torque, when it could probably make a lot more than that, you know. I know they have the RCF, which makes about 475, which, you know, they could probably make that car, you know, with more horsepower, and, you know, probably make this one around, you know, 385, close to 400 horsepower, so it can stay up there, you know, with competitors. I mean, we also got Genesis G70. That car produces about 370 horsepower, and it's a lot cheaper than this car. But yeah, that'll be the second thing I dislike about this car. Third thing I don't like about this car is gonna be it doesn't have power folding mirrors compared to the older models the Lexus produces. I'm not sure why they decided not to put, you know, power folding mirrors into this car. I'm not sure why they didn't decide to put power folding mirrors on this car. You know, it would have been a really nice feature whenever you park and then you decide to, you know, tuck in your mirrors instead of people like just slamming into them and walking by. So that'll be the third thing about this car that I dislike. The fourth thing has to be the seats material. For some reason, the seat material with over time, it starts wearing out pretty bad. I'm not sure, a lot of y'all Lexus owners, I've noticed that the bolstering on the side of the seats, it starts like, you know, the foam, I don't know what it is, but it starts getting really soft. And then the only thing you can feel is like the leather, you know, it's only the leather, and then whatever's inside is like completely gone, really soft, and it doesn't support your body anymore while driving or making turns, you know. So that'll be the fourth thing I dislike about this car. You know, Lexus, I know they can do better. They can probably put in better materials into the car, you know, even including the power folding mirrors. And number 5, the fifth thing I don't like about this car, or dislike about this car, is that it doesn't have fog lights. It does have little lights in the front whenever you try to reverse, but that's about it. Like, it would have been really nice if they would have integrated some LED fog lights into this car. You know, sometimes out here we get like a lot of fog, so that would be a nice feature for this car for more visibility. I know that the green halogen LED lights, you know, they're pretty bright, but you know, why not have an extra set of you know, lights that will help you, you know, for visibility while driving on the road, or on the night, fog days or rainy days, you know, whatever the case is. And I know I already included 5 things I dislike about this car, but the last thing I dislike about this car is the weight that this car carries on. This is a really heavy car for the amount of horsepower and amount of torque it produces. I think they can shed some pounds off this car, and man, let me tell you, this will be a really nice sports car. You know, shedding some pounds off the car, putting a little more horsepower, more torque, it'll be a really nice car. that's why a lot of like enthusiasts, like car enthusiasts, like they don't really look for the Lexus RC as a really sports car, you know. But you know, if Lexus actually dedicated some time on you know, taking, you know, whatever makes this car the heaviest and actually building a better frame as far as weight distribution, man, they'll be selling these cars like hotcakes. But yeah, that's it, guys. 5 things I dislike about the Lexus RC350 Sport. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the drive.